Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a few tips from me to you about how to take care of acne or blemished skin. Now at the moment my skin is not as acne prone or as, I don't know, acne-fied as it used to be. I suffered from really bad blemishes and acne, probably more when I was in my late teens, early, like just hitting 20. Don't want to say early 20s because I'm not even 22 yet, but when I was like just coming out of my being a teenager, teen years, I had very bad skin. Probably when I was about 19 it sort of whittled down, but then only in the past year or so has it actually started to clear up. So I'm going to be telling you guys some tips that I've used for years and then also some newer tips that I think will help you guys if you have acne prone skin. So my first tip to you guys is to use products that are suitable for your skin type. Now obviously I'm sure you guys all know we all have different skin types. My skin, for example, is sensitive, so that means that I use products that are thicker and that are generally more natural, have less sort of ingredients in them because my skin responds better to those. When you have acne prone skin, it's really important that you use products for your skin type, because if you use something that's for mature skin, for example, when you have oily acne prone skin, products that are for mature skin are generally a lot thicker and more rich, so that's actually going to make your skin worse. So make sure that you know, like, does your skin get oily all over, or does it only get oily in the T-zone? Is it dry and patchy? You need to figure that out, and then you can either see a dermatologist if you're really concerned, or just do some research on Google and then you'll be able to find out what your skin type is. I have found that one thing that works really great for my acne is witch hazel. I have used like full-on chemicals like benzoyl peroxide and those just honestly like burnt my skin. Do not recommend, but I absolutely love witch hazel, and tea tree oil and all that sort of thing works so well for my skin. So I personally use products in my skincare routine that are super mild. I really love the range from Skin Food if you're looking for a mild skincare range. One that I think that is really great for you guys who have acne prone skin is witch, and their obviously active ingredient, as you can imagine, is witch hazel extract. And I personally don't use the whole range because, as I said, I have sensitive skin. I know what works for my skin, but I love these two products because they are perfect for pinpointing those areas where you get acne and just keeping them away. Obviously I have a few around here. As I said, acne is hormonal. There's nothing you can do about it, but these products help to make the pimples go away so much faster. So the blemish stick is really good because it breaks down any excess oils on your face, and it has antibacterial properties in the witch hazel that helps to get rid of the bacteria in your blemishes. That's why this is really great. My advice for using this though, because it is in the stick form, is to use a cotton tip to apply it just so that you're not putting your fingers onto the stick. But the reason why I like this one is because it is really thin. I've used a lot of acne creams that aren't thin. Both of these products are very thin. This one's good though because, I mean, if you're not bothered, you can just dab it straight into your face. It obviously is antibacterial, so that's not going to be the worst thing that you could do. It's going to dry that pimple out and make it go away using the witch hazel. As I said, it does get rid of excess oil, so if you have more dry or sensitive skin, I would focus both of these products more so on the areas with the spots. That's my one thing about this product for my skin type at least. I only apply it directly to the blemish. I would never just put it all over my chin because it does get rid of those excess oils. This one is my favourite. It's a blemish gel, and the reason why I like this one is because you just squeeze a little bit out, just dab it straight on the pimple. I've actually got some on my finger right now. Just pat it on, and then it dries in, you're good to go. I prefer this one because it soaks in so much faster and it like dries down very quickly. So all I do is after I get out of the shower, I apply this to my blemishes. So at the moment I kind of apply it in this area, have a pimple here, and then I have one on my chin, so I just dab it on with my pinky finger, let it dry, and then I go ahead and apply a moisturiser on top just to ensure that I keep that moisture in. For better results though, you would just want to use it without putting anything on top, but I find that it works great even when I apply moisturiser on top. So my next tip applies to every single one of you regardless of your skin type. It is to wash your face before you go to bed, after you wear makeup, after you work out. It is so super duper important. I've recently started working out and I have noticed, I think that some of these blemishes might be because I haven't been super vigilant at washing my face straight after working out, which you totally need to do, because if you think about it, you've been working out, you've been sweating, and I personally go straight after school and I just quickly wipe my face with a face wipe, but obviously not enough. So then imagine like makeup and then sweat and everything's all trapped in there and it's just nasty. So before you go to bed, which is the same exact thing, or after the gym, you need to wipe your face or wash your face. It is like the most important step to having acne free skin, believe me. There are two different products I like for this. I mean, you can obviously go in the shower, but if you're lazy and you just want something to do quickly, micellar waters are amazing. They're also really good if you come home late and you're not going in the shower. Micellar waters are awesome, but I also really like using face wipes. I've actually been using these ones for over a month now. They're also by Witch. These are the cleansing and toning wipes. These are awesome because I've used so many face wipes over the years, like I'm not even kidding you. I've probably tried like 15 to 20 different brands of face wipes, and I find that 99% of them sting my eyes, but these ones do not. I mean, I'm even talking like the other ones that I'm trying at the moment do sting my eyes, but these ones don't. So I can actually just go over my whole face, go over my eyes, no sweat, gets off makeup without an issue, gets off mascara quite easily. I just really like these, and as I said, they're from the Witch brand, so that's got witch hazel in it. It's going to help to fight your acne as well. I have found that these have not dried my skin out, so I think that these might have a slightly less intense concentration of witch hazel than the blemish stick, which I think is really good, because if you're just like acne prone, these will help to just sort of keep your, you know, acne regime going, because I personally don't use anything else that's acne fighting. So by using these every night, it's just going to give my face that little boost of like acne fighting goodness, if that even makes sense. My next tip to you guys is super important, and I'm sure that everyone can agree with this, and that is to drink lots and lots and lots of water. Water is amazing because it detoxifies the body, blah blah blah. You guys know the drill. I'm not going to go on about it for ages, but I find that when I drink lots of water, my skin looks brighter, it looks healthier, it's less patchy, my under eyes are less sunken in. Every single thing about your skin that you could ever want to look good is better when I drink water. So I only just recently got this bottle, as in like this weekend, but this is just a good pictorial of how much water I drink a day. I generally will drink 2 litres, and this is 1 litre, so I'll drink 2 of these a day. And yeah, it's just, you feel so much better for it. I don't know, I just think it's got more benefits than just beautiful skin, but my skin, it does look so much more radiant. My next tip is another skincare tip, and it is to use face masks. Face masks are your best friend. I have sensitive skin and I love face masks. I feel like if you have acne prone skin, using like a deep cleansing or like a purifying or a clay, charcoal, some sort of mask like that is going to work wonders for your skin. I try to use masks like that once or maybe twice a week. I used one last week and oh my god, it dried up my pimples so well. It drew out all the oils. Sounds disgusting, but it draws out all of the bad stuff and just leaves you obviously basically with an empty pimple. I know I'm being really gross right now, but masking your skin is so amazing. Anything that's a purifying mask that's either clay or charcoal based is gonna like literally like vacuum out the oils, especially from your pimples. If you have anything under the skin that you can't actually see, I found sometimes I'll use it and then there'll be like, I don't know, maybe like a spot here and there's this big like, you can see where it's pulled the oil out, and that would have been where a pimple would have formed, but no, it's just vacuumed out all the yuckiness. So I definitely recommend that, and that's actually really good for blackheads as well. And my final tip is so important, and I notice the difference when I'm doing this as well, is to clean 2 things often, one of which is your makeup brushes. This is another one that people preach all the time because literally they are like a moist little area for bacteria to grow. This is the one thing that I'm terrible at, is cleaning my makeup brushes. I aim to clean my face brushes once a week with at least 1 spot clean in between. I do only wear makeup like 2 times a week with face makeup, so I mean if you wore it every day you'd probably want to do a deep clean on your brushes like at least twice a week. I know you should probably do it more, but I mean if you aim there then you're going to be getting rid of most of the bacteria. Another thing that you guys should be cleaning very regularly is your pillowcase. I wash my pillowcase weekly, but to be honest I should probably be washing it bi-weekly, because if you think about it, your hair, both dirty and clean, your face, maybe even your armpit depending on how you sleep, is all rubbing up on that pillowcase, then your face is on it. That's where a lot of acne comes from, because obviously there's like so many germs and stuff. This video is actually really gross, I'm sorry guys. You can get antimicrobial / self-cleaning pillowcases that are supposed to be good for acne, but I personally haven't used one that I was like, oh my god, my skin is so much better. But I mean if you have, let me know. But I definitely recommend cleaning your did I say pencil case? But yeah, I definitely do recommend that you clean them regularly. I'm sure you guys will notice a change in your skin. I mean even if you don't notice it immediately, over time you'll be getting less blemishes because you're keeping your like the things that touch your face will be clean if you clean your makeup brushes and you clean your pillowcase. So those were my 6 tips for treating acne prone skin. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if any of you guys have tried anything from Witch skincare. I love the more natural thing. Like I way prefer like tea tree and witch hazel rather than like benzoyl peroxide or that other one that people put in face products, those are like not about that life. I love the more natural ones, and Witch is a really great brand. Also, if you guys have any other acne tips that might be helpful for me or somebody else who's experiencing acne, feel free to share them down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye!